So last year, we had first sightings of amazing shows like Stranger Things, Atlanta, This Is Us, American Crime Stories, and others. And to think that this year there are even more incredible shows on even more platforms than any one person could ever commit to watching. This makes me so excited. It's gonna be a smorgasbord of shows, people. It's TheDelphinator here, and here are my top 5 Hollywood TV shows to anticipate this year. At number 5, Big Little Lies. This is an upcoming American comedy drama miniseries created by David E. Kelley. And I'm pretty sure this is going to be great because David E. Kelley, remember him? Same dude who gave us Chicago Hope, The Practice, Ally McBeal, Boston Legal, and so many more. So yeah, I've got high hopes for this one. The series is based on the book of the same name by Liane Moriarty. There's only one Moriarty I know. Sherlock Holmes' worst enemy, remember him? Anyway, the pilot episode of Big Little Lies was written by Kelley himself, and the series will consist of 7 episodes, all directed by Jean-Marc Vallée. It is an HBO limited drama series about marriage, motherhood, and murder. It boasts a high caliber of cast of female actors, actually, including Nicole Kidman, Shailene Woodley, Laura Dern, and Reese Witherspoon. Mamma mia, it better be good. At number 4, we have Taboo. Now, those of you who know me know about my love for Tom Hardy. So I've been pretty excited about this one. I've seen all of his body of work, so I'm pretty stoked to see this. And even more excited that he's going to be on the small screen, so good stuff. More Hardy for us. That sounds weird. Anyway, moving on. Taboo was created by Stephen Knight, Tom Hardy, and his father, Edward Chips Hardy, and is based on a story written by Tom himself. It is directed by both Christopher Nyholm and Anders Engstrom. The 8-part series set in 1814 begins with James Delaney, played by Tom Hardy, who returns to London after years of traveling the world. He'd been gone so long that people, including his own family members, thought he must have died on the trip. He comes back to claim his stake on his father's shipping empire, but the family's dirty business tactics affect his life in terrible ways. And oh yeah, there's plenty of black magic involved, like winchy things. This one is FX and I can't wait to see it. At number 3, Star Trek Discovery. Star Trek was one of those unending shows we watched growing up, which is why I'm not at all surprised at the emergence of this CBS reboot. So, sci-fi fans, this is for you. I hear Brian Fuller was attached to this Star Trek series and helped develop it, but eventually left to concentrate on American gods. So, Star Trek Discovery is set roughly 10 years before the events of Star Trek, the original series, and standing apart from the timeline of the current feature films, it follows the crew of the starship USS Discovery while exploring an event previously mentioned in the history of the original Star Trek timeline. Get it? Does that make sense? It will interest you to know that Discovery will feature the series' first Asian female captain, played by Hong Kong action star Michelle Yeoh, so I'm pretty excited about this one, as well as a member of a non-human species incarnated by Doug Jones, another great actor never before seen in the franchise. Vulcan salute to all my Star Trek fans. Live long and prosper. At number 2, 24 Legacy. I remember the madness that was 24. Jeez, Jack Bauer fans were annoying. Oh my goodness. The long-running series has finally retired Kiefer Sutherland's Jack Bauer. Oh, sad. But has replaced him with Corey Hawkins' Eric Carter, who happens to be black, by the way. So, yay to diversity. In 24 Legacy, Eric Carter leads a mission to eliminate terrorist leader Sheikh Ibrahim bin Khalid. Eric returns to the US and finds out that he and his squad mates are targeted for assassination in retaliation for bin Khalid's death. With nowhere else to turn, Carter asks CTU to help him save his life while also stopping one of the largest scale terror attacks on American soil. The event will take place 3 years after the events of Jack Bauer's 24 Live Another Day and is set in Washington, D.C. Now, this one was produced for Fox, and I'm pretty interested to see how well it rates compared with the previous 24. At number 1, the young Pope. Now, when it comes to really provoking, show-stopping, jaw-dropping shows, HBO takes the cake. With a show like Game of Thrones under their belts, there's no stopping them. Now, this one, the young Pope, it looks like it's gonna stir up a lot of controversy. The trailer alone already looks like trouble. Prepare for the outrage from the Vatican and Catholics around the world.
Here we go. No, there's no justice like angry mob justice.
So Jude Law plays the hot Machiavellian new Pope in town. He's known to the world as Pope Pius XIII, but to his surrogate mother and close advisor Sister Mary, played by Diane Keaton, he's still little Lenny Belardo. To top it off with some ludicrousness, he's also an American. Yup, an American Pope. Sounds hilarious already. Well, we'll see. So tell me guys, what shows are you looking forward to this year? Let me know in the comment section, okay? It's the Delphinator here. Always great hanging with you guys. Do not forget to subscribe, hit the thumbs up button, and share. Until the next one, toodles!